This is my audience. Now I'm gonna set up my phone for them to hear my speech. Okay. All right. Hello, my name is Tatiana Liu. Today I will be teaching you folks how to throw a curveball in softball. So a little background story is I have played softball since I was 5. I didn't start pitching until I was 10 years old. I didn't really want to be a pitcher, but one day my team needed a pitcher and one of our pitchers got hurt and there was nobody else left, so I gave it a try and I was decent, so I stuck out with it. Throughout the years, my pitching skills have evolved. I want to say that I am a lot better than I was when I was 10 years old. I know how to throw a screw, a changeup, a fastball, a rise ball, a drop, and a curve. I like to utilize my curve because I noticed that against right-handed hitters, it works the best when they have 2 strikes on them because they are nervous and you tend to chase something that looks like a strike. So the more movement you have on your curveball, the better, especially on an 0-2 count. So the basics that I learned how to throw a curveball is you hold it in a horseshoe. So this is called the horseshoe on the softball, and this is the seams. So you have 3 fingers, so you hold the number 3, and then you put your pointer on the first seam, your middle in the middle of the horseshoe, and then your ring on the last seam of the horseshoe. So you want to hold it like this, so it should look like this way. So for your pointer finger, you want to put the inside of it, so this right here, on the outside of the seam of that horseshoe. So this is going to help with your grip to help you spin the ball like that. So when you have it like this, you just practice spinning and spinning and spinning. So that's what I learned before I even started pitching a curveball, is just to spin the ball to get the movement on it. And then after you learn this, so you want to start going through your motions. So you're going to go through your motion, and then your hand should still be like this. So when you're up here, it should be this way, because when you come down, you're going to put your elbow into the side of your hip and you're going to come across your body. So once you come across your body, right here is when you start spinning your ball to release, and you release in the center of your body and you come across and you finish on your left side. So as you do that, you have to think about your stride. So when you're throwing a curveball, you have to stride across your body. So you'll be in a closed stance. So what I mean by a closed stance is, instead of being aligned with your catcher, your body will be a little bit closed and you'll be striding to the batter. This is to help with the movement of the ball. So as you go through your motion and you stride to the batter and you come all the way across and snap your hand to the other side of your body, your ball will spin all the way, and it will be moving to the left side, which is the lefty's batter's box, which will go across the plate. When the batter is about to hit the ball, they'll be swinging and they'll miss because the ball will be going all the way to the left, onto the left side of the batter's box. One thing that I learned that you want to make sure that you do when you're throwing your curve is to really get your fingertips on that seam, on those seams. Your fingertips is what help you get grip of the ball to spin. Without spin, the ball will be flat and it won't move. So if the batter does swing, they'll most likely hit the ball if your ball has no spin. So that is how I learned to throw a curveball, and that is my favorite pitch. I would say out of all my pitches that I've learned, this was I think this was the hardest pitch for me to learn, but I think I utilize it the most. So I think it'd be the most useful for any pitcher in a way, especially left-handed pitchers, because most people are right-handed. So when they're right-handed hitters and you have a left-handed pitcher, if you know how to throw a curve, your curve, instead of going away from the right-handed, it'll go into the right-handed batter, which will jam them, which will either cause a little dribbler ground ball or little pop-ups, which are easier outs, or they'll completely miss the ball because they're swinging for an outside pitch and it ends up on the inside of the plate. So yes, this is how you throw a curveball, and this is how I informed you and taught everybody how to throw a curve. Thank you.